Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, today I'm going to do a little law show, and I'm going to lead with some updates relative to Ben Dusing. Ben Dusing is the attorney, white-collar defense crime attorney, whose career seems to be in trouble as he seems to unravel every day on Facebook with his videos. And I want to say this, and he sends me messages all the time. He wants to be on my show. He wants to be interviewed. He wants to have lunch. He wants to have breakfast. He wants to be my buddy. And I ignore him now. I've told him, I said, I'm sorry, Ben, I'm not on that side. And it's kind of sad because I can tell you that one thing that I can agree with Ben Dusing is that there's no question at all that the Kentucky court system is corrupt as can be. So one would think that we would be natural allies. The problem is I just know too much about Ben Dusing. I know too much about his physical and his emotional abuse of women, and particularly the two women that he's been battling in court. But you can't make this up, as I like to say. Ben Dusing was just absolutely railing against Judge Mailing and his staff from day one. And I want to let you know that Chris Mailing and Alice Keys are no friends of mine. In fact, I would put them in the enemy category as it relates to me. But this is what you can't make up. Judge Mailing, after Ben Dusing made some threats relative to Alice Keys and Stephanie Dietz, one of these ladies' lawyers, it's been sent over to the prosecutor's office. I don't know if a crime was committed. But Judge Mailing decides to recuse himself, leave the case. And this is what he put in his order. The video was quite disturbing. In that video, Dusing claimed this court was corrupt and directly threatened the court staff attorney. He indicated he would blow them up. Well, my guess is that would be a metaphor. The video was quite disturbing. This court staff attorney was with me on the bench at the time and was physically upset after playing the video. She became fearful for her life. This court indicated at the time that the content of the video was threatening to the court staff attorney, and to the Baker's attorney. It was inappropriate and improper. It clearly was meant to intimidate. This court sua sponte enters an order of recusal. Is getting off the case. By the way, got to hang with me on this because there's a crazy punchline. This court must observe, I'm going to skip through all this. The court is quite reluctant to enter this at first blush. However, the court believes it's my duty to recuse because of the appearance issue. This court is comforted in knowing that another member of the judiciary will be assigned to the case and follow the same rules. Now, here's the punchline. You can't make this up. Dusing is now complaining that Mailing recused himself. What? And he's now doing even crazier videos on his Facebook page. It's like, man, you got what you wanted. You got rid of the judge that you've been saying was biased towards you. Now, I want to tell you something. You know that I battle the legal establishment on both sides of the river. Now, I just want to stress this to you. Every situation is different. Sometimes the judges get it right. Sometimes they get it wrong. Sometimes somebody has a real grievance. Sometimes they don't. Every law firm gets contacted by people all the time that think that they have some kind of grievance to the court system or somebody, and you listen to them and you're like, you don't. But I just want to stress this to you, that Ben Dusing, I can't imagine what's going on in Ben Dusing. I've got sources who tell me that it's hitting him hard, and that guy that got convicted up in New York, that he's getting hit in Indiana now, that he's got he solicited a lot of these clients, and now things have gone south. And I can tell you, old Ben, from somebody who knows it, when they come after you and the ship starts sinking, it comes from all sides. I don't know if Ben is strong enough to withstand it. What else do I want to The Rittenhouse trial. The Rittenhouse trial will close today. They're going to do closing arguments. And the judge decided that there's going to be lesser included offenses allowed relative to a gun. But the testimony seems to me that there's no way a jury is going to find him guilty of a weapons charge. I predict that Rittenhouse is found not guilty on all charges. But we'll have to wait and see. I did catch this. Local 12 News reported this last week. A prosecutor in the trial suggested Rittenhouse experience playing violent video games such as Call of Duty could impact his self-defense. That's Channel 12's coverage of it all. I want to add one thing in here about the Durrani cases and a recent decision that was made that you just cannot, quote unquote, make up. The court, the First District Court of Appeals, recently found that Durrani fleeing in December of 2013 freezes everything as it relates to the statute of limitations and statute of repose. But it doesn't as to the Center of Advanced Spying Technology, his business. I mean, which he wholly owned. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, it is amazing when the story is told. And by the way, I did some editing of the book last night. When this book hits it's going to blow you away. It's going to blow you away. The court system and the rulings that these people have had to endure. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Remember, if you've got some great information, news, law, whistleblower, anything, email it to me at eric@ericdeters.com.